Superb.
How did you guys meet?
We met in a tanning salon.
Oh, okay.
yeah, very close friends owned Chevron Island Tan, and I used to work in there sometimes with them. And yeah, they met Nate at gym and invited him to come to the tanning salon, and they used to invite him out with us some nights. So I knew him for a few months before we finally
hit it
together.
off. Yeah. So how long have you guys been together for?
About 15 years.
Wow, 15 years. And how long married?
Come on, we always get to be so bad. I think it's 8 years.
Hey,
We got asked the other day.
So we worked it out. It's 8 years.
Yeah.
We're so bad. Another couple said to us, "Oh, you two got engaged on the same date that we did," and we go, "Oh, did we? What was that?"
So they know, but you guys
Yeah,
are
we were like,
it's always
no, we're
away.
hopeless. No, because we were together for ages before we got married, and the way we got married too, we had booked a holiday because with the trucks we had. We used to use our card and get points. Yeah. So we had so many points. We were spending $25,000 a week on fuel when we had the trucks, and then moved over to this. We had this for a few years, and we just said, "Oh, we've got to use all those points, otherwise, they're going to go." So we worked out we'd go on a holiday to the Maldives to use the money. And I was looking at photos, and I said to Nate, "Oh, do you remember we used to always say we'd go there for our honeymoon?" And we had just gotten engaged about 2 or 3 months before that. And they said, "Well, we could make it our honeymoon and get married while you're there." And I said, "Oh, that's a great idea." So eloped, got it done.
That is amazing.
Yeah, so we did that.
Is it like the pictures over there?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So you were not disappointed?
Exactly like
It's amazing. The skies, the ocean, and the water's like 31 degrees.
Oh, so it's nice.
Yeah, it's beautiful because I won't get in the water here.
Yeah. No. Do you think it's too cold?
Freezing. Everyone goes, "Oh, get in, it's like a bath." It's like, no one has their bath that cold.
So you live on the coast, but you don't go into the water?
We live like on the beach. Our unit's
so you
like
live
facing the ocean. Yeah, Nate swims every day, even in winter. He's crazy.
Yeah. What's the lifestyle here like?
We love it. Like, we work long hours, but we live, as I said, like facing the ocean. So we wake up with that beautiful view in the morning. We both train every morning. Our friends are all like close by. Best friend's got a restaurant right in our street. She lives in the complex next door to us. So like we've got everything's all nice and close. Doctors are here. Supermarkets are here. So I haven't driven for how long? At least 10 years since I've driven. Oh, I haven't even got a car anymore.
You just walk everywhere.
Yeah, everything's right here.
That's so handy.
Yeah, so that's nice.
We don't need the little communities just right here.
Yeah.
So for us, it's good. Especially working 6 days, we needed that.
Yeah.
When we're in Broadbeach, even that extra little distance, there's a lot of travel time. Yeah. So we work more here, like in the service clinic, but it's better.
Makes it easier. So you live closer here, like to. I'm surprised you didn't move your clinic here to begin with.
We wanted to, but we were advised not to. We were told that this kind of business didn't work in Surfers because locals don't like coming to Surfers, and so we wanted to make sure we gave it a good go. And Broadbeach sounded like it would be better. So we went there, and it was like really cheap rent. So it was a good. It was good for us because we did establish ERAZE there. If that building was not demolished, we probably would have stayed there till we retire. But they knocked it down, so we had to be.
Shame.
Yeah. Well, I was in denial at first, but then it went through, and we moved here, and it's we're so much happier. We were working it out, saying, even if we take 20% less, we'll still be able to get by and all that sort of stuff. But it was busier. The first month we were here, we had to be in a temporary shop just next to Infinity while this was being renovated, and we did our busiest month ever since the business is open, in a little tiny shop that was like, it was so small. It was so.
See, everything happened for a reason. So you moved here, and you're way busier.
And I always said to Nate, well, when we thinking of winding down, we'll move the business to Surfers because it won't matter so much if we're not as busy. But we had to move, and it's better.
Yeah.
We pretty much moved overnight. We worked the Broadbeach, I think, on the Wednesday or whatever that was. We were trading in there on Thursday morning. We set up overnight.
Overnight, we did it.
5 the next day.
That is insane.
Straight into it.
All the other tenants.
Straight into it. Like not wasting time.
All the other shops in Icon Plaza were saying, so when do you guys go back? And we were like, tomorrow. They're going, how are you doing that?
no breaks for us. So how do you keep keep your relationship going outside of work? Like, do you do much? Like,
Yeah,
go on
we're
dates
very
or-
regimented people. So we live on diet, and we have our cheat meal Wednesdays and Saturdays. So every Wednesday night we go out for dinner. Every Saturday night we go out for dinner. And you know, if we ever can do nice little things extra, we'll always do them. But so that
It's so good. I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
To keep, going on dates and doing
Yeah.
stuff
Day
outside.
night, get away from work.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
still talk about work and stuff like that.
Yeah, we still got to
You
do
just
that.
But it's a nice little break.
We have days where we don't talk about work.
Yeah.
You love it though. Like, this is your identity,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Like, it's what you do.
Yeah, we do. We live it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because inquiries don't stop. Like everything keeps going 7 days. You know, like inquiries come through Insta or through email and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Whether it's night time, Sunday, it doesn't matter. We
Doesn't
still keep
stop.
it moving. You know? That's what keeps us busy.
And our customers are used to that. Like if I don't answer somebody, it's been a day or two, people start going, oh, what's going on? Like, sure, you know, they're trying sending Instagram messages, you're not answering my email. And they panic if we don't answer them straight away because they're used to being answered straight away.
It's like, I am busy. Sorry. I will get back
So
to
I
you.
was just having a day off.
Yeah.
Just one.
Just needed time to meet. And if you didn't get into the laser, what do you think you would have done, like, with
We were
business?
open, we were hunting for the right business.
Yeah.
This was just an idea that I guess it was before anyone really took off with tattoo removal. So everyone was talking about it, a lot of talk about it. Tattoo removal would be amazing business, stuff like that. But we talked about it for a while before we put it into NPO. But
Yeah, we talked about it for years. But
I don't know, the thought of it something different, like especially get away from trucks, less moving parts, less staff.
Yeah.
You know?
trucks was a
That would have been,
nightmare.
a physical job as well.
It was a nightmare.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when he was on the trucks, it was horrible. Like because it was interstate as well, so he'd be travelling through the
so
night.
travelling, yeah.
So that was horrible. But
So it was dangerous as well.
yeah, it was dangerous, just so expensive. Like our drivers, like we'd have a big accident at least once a month, They're rolling the trucks or crashing them into bridges, and when you crash a truck that's got a whole family's worldly belongings on it, and then we'd have to go. Nate would take the second truck, go and pick up all the people's, salvage whatever wasn't demolished of their furniture, and I'd be the one having to call the families and just say the truck's just crashed and all your stuff's on it, and they're waiting at their new home with the keys, and thinking it's all going to go well. So it was so horrible and stressful. So this is beautiful.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, what we do hurts people, but it's like
A little bit of pain.
a few minutes, and it's just so much more personal as well.
It would be.
so much better.
Controllable too.
Yeah.
So I'm on the tools all the time, you know what's going on with the work, George is doing the other side.
Yeah.
There's no staff in between, so that's why I guess we like.
Yeah.
Everyone always says we need to get staff and all the rest of it. We like this.
Exactly.
Might be a
Like
bit-
just a small little...
Yeah, we love it like that. Like so many people say, like my best friend says to me, you've got to get someone help. You can't just keep doing it yourself. Like get someone at least to answer the phone.
Yeah.
But like when the phone rings, it's for me.
Yeah,
So what's
exactly.
someone else going to do when they answer the phone? Get me?
And what would you do?
I know exactly. That's my job.
Vacuum the floor?
Yeah, Nate does the vacuuming as usual.
Yeah. Got to quickly clean. I don't
He
think
likes
the
to
camera's even looking at the floor.
I know. He does.
Like it's small scale, but it's personal and it works. I think
Yeah.
that's what people love. When
That's
you
it.
come here, you know who you're going to get. It's always the same.
Yeah.
It's not some
Yeah.
random,
Nah,
like you're not going to
yeah.
show up and be like,
Try to avoid.
there's a...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, so it's horrible when you go somewhere and you get used to a person and then you make an appointment, go back and someone else is sitting
Yeah,
there
it's
going,
pretty
hello, and you're like, oh, you're going to do my
daunting,
Yeah.
Especially if you got a tattoo in like a very weird spot and then you're used to that same person, you go in and you're like, okay.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, absolutely. But like when I book in with somebody to get something done, I'm booking in with that person.
Yeah.
10 years, so yeah.
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 Yeah, it's working.
How many more years do you think you'll stick?
Oh, he reckons. He thinks he's going to be an old man.
You'll be in here.
I tell you, I think young people are going to want to come to you when you're 70.
Yeah. Some 70-year-old arm here.
So, no, that's me. Is it?
Are you sure about that?
Didn't they have colour cameras back in those days?
No, there's no end inside. Definitely. No, this is us.
The only time we thought about doing something different was when we got locked down with COVID and we just didn't know when we'd be coming back. We could have been like Melbourne and had no work for years for all we knew. So that was probably the only time we were going like, oh God, what will we do,
How did you get through COVID?
It was scary. We were I guess we were in a lucky position because we'd been saving to buy an apartment, and we just started looking for an apartment. So we had a deposit saved. And then COVID hit, and we had money in the account because we had to pay full rent the whole time for the shop. We weren't.
You didn't get the privilege of not paying rent.
No, and there's lots of other expenses as well, and none of them changed. So we definitely didn't want to ask the bank if we could not pay anything because we knew that in the long run that was just going to be worse. So we just lived off that savings, and at the time we were a bit sad and felt a bit ripped off, but we realised we were lucky because people were losing everything all around us. So we were lucky we had that. But when we came back after COVID, it was so busy. That deposit that took us years to save up, we had in a couple of months.
Wow.
We were so busy because I didn't cancel our bookings because there was no indication of when we were coming back. So I just kept working. I'd look at the calendar each week and call all the customers for that week and be honest with them. And I'd say, what do you want to do? Do you want to move it to next week, or do you want to move it to a month? Or, some people said, look, I've lost my job too. Can I, move it to 3 months? Yep, no worries. So I just moved everyone rather than cancelling them. So when we came back, we were just early in the morning till late at night, chockers the whole way through. And and we hadn't worked for so long, so we pumped it out so happily. Yeah, so that's how we got through.
So good you got through it though.
Yeah.
Because so many people lost everything.
And we walked into the clinic at least a couple of times a week because we had orders for the products that we sell, and Nate, it's a bit of a quiet little area too. And we just didn't want to leave the place looking like it was deserted. So we just we walked in each day or a couple of days a week. And when we walked through the other centres, we saw other shops open, and we were a bit jealous that they were allowed to open and we weren't. But then as time progressed, we noticed that each of them were getting signs on their doors they hadn't paid their rent, and and they didn't last anyway. So they were classed as something that had to stay open, and it didn't work for them.
They didn't work out
anyway. So I guess in the long run we were really, really lucky.
I think it was worse. We had a more stressful moment with the service tech that used to service our old laser couldn't cross the border during COVID. So we had laser issues where we needed an urgent service, and we couldn't get a service tech across the border. So we were pretty much down laser-wise. So nearly coming back with full books with no laser ready to go. We ended up borrowing a laser from a local doctor, which saved us a few weeks of that, and then we actually changed over to Candela Pickaway. They pretty much saved us, and we upgraded. It was a big upgrade, but that was the best thing we did, because otherwise we couldn't have ran. They couldn't cross borders. These guys flew this up, installed it straight away. It's the best thing we ever did. But that was stressful because it was a big.
Well, these things
that
happen.
Big, massive.
Not we won right over COVID where money's gone out the window. And upgrade laser, but it worked out for the best. And from there, it just ran.
Is that a better laser?
It's 10 times better.
Okay, so it kind of worked out in your favour then. He's got busier and a new laser. We knew that one day we'd have to upgrade to one of these kind of lasers. We knew that, but we were forced to do it because the other one was losing power, and what it said on the settings, what it said it was doing when you laser, that's not what it's doing. So people wouldn't have gotten results if we kept using that laser. So you knew you needed to upgrade.
Well, if we had a service, if we had been able to service it, we probably sort of ticked away with that one. But
But it kind of forced us to upgrade.
And that's what you needed. That little push.
And then since then, it's been
pretty good.
It's smooth sailing with that laser. Great.
Do you do anything else other than tattoo removal?
We do a lot of pigmentation as well, mole removal, cosmetic mole removal, skin tags and stuff like that. So that's about it.
A lot of pico facials with the Pickaway. It's one of our probably most popular skin services. Really, really nice.
So what does that do?
Mainly, it rejuvenates the skin, so it takes away freckles, blemishes, sun damage, skin tone, texture, pore size. It's amazing.
I had no idea you could get rid of freckles.
You should go and have a look at our website.
I didn't know that was a thing.
We do a lot of it. We just don't post, I guess, a lot of that. Our Insta's mainly tattoo removal. We post a little bit.
You're bigger on the tattoo.
It's not something most people want filmed and stuff like that. It's more
people don't want their
So a lot of people don't know we do that side, but we still do a lot of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know we're hungry?
Because you guys said before that you wanted to get food.
No, we're good. We're always hungry.
We're always hungry. We live hungry.
You live hungry, you eat a lot, and you're fit.
Yeah, we eat heaps.
Do you have personal trainers or just do your own thing?
Yeah, well, I've got a trainer who, if I'm ever away or sick or anything, Nate will have a session with him. That's in there.
It's on the wall there.
That's in there.
So he comes to you guys?
No, we go to him. He's in Bundle. So he was actually in Nikon Plaza as well when we were in Broadbeach. Yeah, and then he moved to Bundle.
Yeah.
But I didn't mind that because I won't do cardio unless I'm forced to. So I run all the way to Bundle, do my PT session with him for an hour, and then run all the way back.
That would keep you fit.
Yeah. I'm not running any other way, so.
No. I'm not a fan of cardio.
I hate it. I've got to have a destination. I can't just run aimlessly like. No, I'll run on the beach. It doesn't work for me. I'll get my phone out and ring like Nate's dad because he's always good for a chat.
Do you do weights as well?
Yeah, heavy weights, yeah.
And you clearly do weights.
Yeah, Nate does it.
Yeah, I'm only waiting.
What was it obvious to me?
Well, you're fit. You're skinny and fit. Well, to be fair, I thought you were more into like Pilates because you've got that figure. Like, you know how like Pilates, like the people that do the, what is it? The reform Pilates are really like skinny and fit.
Oh, right.
I assumed like you were doing that.
Really? Yeah, no, I do weights.
Yeah. No. Much for coming on.
Very welcome.
Nice.
Yeah, that's okay. You can go get food now.
Yeah. Thanks.
Thank